Said members, if possible, you can save a few minutes so that other colleagues can also be heard.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise to support the motion on the presidential speech to both houses of parliament, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I heard the Honorable Osotsi, let me just begin from there, saying that the President did not expound on the bottom-up economy that the hustler movement have been talking about to Mwananchi. And I thought it's good to just tell the Honorable Osotsi, the good senator of Vihiga, who also served with me at the National Assembly, that actually the president's speech was full of the bottom-up tenets that we had told, that we sold to all Kenyans, and that Kenyans bought and elected Dr. William Samoei Ruto as the President of the Republic of Kenya. And I'm going to mention a few, so that I don't go into the entire speech. I'm going to mention a few of what the hustler movement or the hustler leadership promised Kenyans. And some of the low-hanging fruits that have already been, implemented and have already benefited Kenyans. There is the cheap fertilizer that the President had talked about through and through. And the first thing he did when he got into office was to lower the pricing of fertilizer by around 2,000. I think by the time we were campaigning, it was around 6,500, I think. And now, ASAC is going at around 3,500. So that is one of the many things that compose of the bottom-up economy. Because we want productivity, and I think the President had also elaborated a lot on emphasizing productivity, agricultural productivity, both farmers, livestock, and fishing in this country instead of subsidies on foodstuffs. And I think we are in the right direction, Mr. Speaker, that the President started actually immediately he got in, and Kenyans right now, hopefully when we get into the rain season, productivity is going to improve in this country in all sectors, whether it is in the fishing communities, whether it is in the farming communities or the pastoralists, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the President had also mentioned a lot and emphasized on affordable housing, which is also quite elaborated in the presidential speech, Mr. Speaker, that all Kenyans deserve, and according to the Constitution, have the right to affordable living, decent housing. And that is why the President appealed to both houses that we should embrace and enhance the government policy on affordable housing, so that every Kenyan can afford a house, can live in good conditions, can be in homes that have running water and electricity. In this speech, Mr. Speaker, that one is also very much elaborated. Mr. Speaker, in the presidential speech, Mr. Speaker, there was the issue of the Hustler Fund. It is really one of the main things of the bottom-up economy that we were talking about during the campaigns. And the President confirmed and affirmed that he will allocate 50 billion every